Raiders Patriots is going to be a knife fight in a phone booth. And for all teams, this isn't just a week 1 game. It's basically going to be a blueprint for every other team that's going to face the Raiders this season. And if I'm coaching, I'm trying to end the other team's game plan before halftime. I want to talk about the Raiders offense. There are 3 ways the Raiders can win this. The last 2 depend on the first one. So let's talk about the first one. Ground and pound with Ashton Jeanty. Ashton Jeanty is your offense. He's a top paid running back for a reason. Expect inside zones, duos, RPOs. That needs to work for the next 2 to work, which are pre-snap motion. It's not a secret. The Patriots are going to play man defense, okay? They're going to call cover 2. I'm going to talk about the defense of the Patriots later. But for now, I'm just going to tell you, pre-snap motion, it's going to mess up man coverage, especially because it's a week 1 game. So miscommunication is likely to happen, and that is the point of it. They just want the miscommunication, the bumps, and just get a free yards. Just a brain fart, really. If you want that to happen to one of the best defenses in football, it's gonna happen week 1, okay? New defensive coordinator, new defensive scheme, everything's new except for a couple players. Geno Smith is either gonna hand the ball off or throw a 2-yard slant. That's basically how it is. Or you're going to do the third option out here, which is play action, okay? If he fakes that handoff and the handoffs are as dangerous as we think, you know the Patriots are going to fall for that. What is the number 1 thing the Patriots have to do this game? Stop the run. Today. But say the play action kind of sucks everyone down. They have to make it more than hand the ball off, throw a 2-yard slant, or throw a go ball. You want to win this game? Hey, beat my man. Just run a dig route, okay? If you beat my man, fair play. But guess what? You're going to need to do that. Don't give Geno free yards, okay? If Geno gets past option 3, Raiders are cooked. Now let's look at the Patriots defense. First off, before I get into the defense, just please don't blitz. If we blitz, screens to Jeanty are going to kill us. Okay? The number 1 thing for the Patriots defense, we said stop the run. Robert Spillane got to just run downhill and stop Ashton Jeanty. He needs to do that. And I want safety discipline. I don't want the safety to drop down. I don't want the safety moving down. I know Mike Rabel loves to disguise, but here's the case. If we bring down safeties, if it's not a disguise, cool, let him come down. But if it's a disguise, say like it's a cover 2 man, right? And then the safety comes down, and then he wants to, jump back up at the snap, right? And then it's play action. Guess what happens? The safety freezes. I want simulated pressures, okay? A-gap stunts, late rotation to confuse Geno's read. Here's what I think the game plan is for the Raiders defense. Cover 3 match. Obviously, Pete Carroll, he loves match coverage, and I think he's going to use cover 3 match. Why do I think that? Well, because 2 most important weapons on the Patriots offense, the 2 most important Patriots weapons, Hunter Henry, Stephon Diggs. Hunter Henry, he's going to run seams. He's going to kill you in the seam. So what are you going to do? You're going to use the match version of cover 3. Stephon Diggs as well, who's going to sit in that seam. He's going to just sit in that sweet spot is what I'm trying to say. And what the Raiders want is they want someone just jumping on Stephon Diggs, baiting a throw or causing an incompletion. But Drake May, I'm going to get into the Patriots offense later on, but here's what it is. Cover 3 match, Max Crosby being the engine of that defensive line, obviously losing a key defensive tackle due to reasons I do not want to mention, but I think Raiders fans are used to it at this point. Drake May isn't scared of ghosts. He's not scared of Max Crosby. I think worst case scenario, Max Crosby collapses the pocket. Drake May uses his legs. The Raiders are going to utilize middle linebacker blitz from Devin White, but I don't think the Raiders defense is going to have an impact. That's what I think. What the Raiders defense have to do: stop the short passes. What am I doing if I'm the Raiders DC? Stop the short passes. Play match coverage, man on demand. You want Stephon Diggs doubled. His tight end, Hunter Henry. You don't want him in the seams. You don't want him killing you in this. Use cover 3 and cover 2 match. Mostly cover 3. Oh baby, let's talk about the Patriots offense. Short passing. Henry down the seams. Trayvon on in-breaking routes or on leak routes. He's the James White of this offense, right? And the James White of this offense was pretty good to say the least. So I think Diggs is sitting in that sweet spot or on a drag or on a hitch or trying to get that rack really. So what I fear that might happen to the Patriots is they take more threes than sevens, right? I think the Patriots are going to march down the field pretty easily, a bit slowly, unless they break a run or maybe break a screen. But I fear they take more threes than sevens, okay?
Puts it up. Bang!
I hope this doesn't happen as a Patriots fan, but I'm just saying what I know, and that is a major concern if Ashton Genty's rolling. You know they're getting sevens, right? Especially in the red zone. They might not even need the red zone. I think if Drake May can play point guard, I'm not saying be Tom Brady, I'm just saying, know what you're doing. If he reads the match, I think if he notices match quickly, doesn't get baited, he knows when to use his legs. That's the cool thing. Tom Brady didn't have legs, but what Drake May has, he has wheels, okay? Take advantage of his wheels due to it being match coverage, right? Say if they have match, right? The corner drops, he takes Stephon Diggs. They try to bait the throw. Drake May knows that. He looks at the tight end seam. It's kind of tight. He looks at his running back. He's not there. He's not going to get yards. What does Drake May do? He runs. Guess what? No one's looking at him, right? Because it's man on demand. So what happens? He takes off, he gets yards with that. Now what do the Raiders have to do? They have to put a spy. Oh my gosh, they put a spy. The Mike's the spy now, so the tight end seam isn't as tight. Or guess what? They're gonna ditch the whole man on demand thing. They're gonna play regular zone. So what happens then? Stephon Diggs can sit in the between the zones in the sweet spots. I think that's when the Raiders are gonna be kind of messed up. Obviously, they aren't as good of a team right now. I had them in my rankings. I had them pretty low, so I don't think they're going to do much using Ashton Genty. I think they can obviously have an impact, but that doesn't mean they can win. Obviously, if the Patriots can move the ball, as I said, I think the Patriots can do that simply because they have a better defense, they have better coaching, they have better offense. Vrabel is going to be an exceptional coach. Obviously, he's a defensive-minded coach that knows a ton about offense. Back when he was playing for the Patriots, he obviously played some offense. He was in the meetings. He was talking to the players. He was mentored by Belichick. Y'all know the story. I'm not going to introduce him like he's new to the world. We have Josh McDaniels, who is basically a head coach of the offense, who's got the offense, taking a lot off Vrabel and having Vrabel kind of work with the DC he worked with in Tennessee, and I think the defense is going to be far better than expected. Carlton Davis, Gonzo, Spillane, the D-line there, we're going to ball out. And I said that in my ranking video. No bias. I'm going to say the truth. When a proven coach who's done better with worse gets better in a winning place, a non-fan is not going to bet against that. So what's a diehard fan going to say? And I think as NFL fans, you guys got to watch out, because if Ashton Genty pulls off a Saquon Barkley or a Derrick Henry, y'all know y'all in trouble. But I think other teams are going to learn from the Patriots if the Patriots do what I said they can do and stop the Raiders and stop Ashton Genty. What do you guys think? Who's winning this war? I got the Patriots 30-23 over the Raiders. It's going to be close, especially earlier in the game. Drake May is going to ball out. To conclude this, what is the approach? If I'm OC of the Raiders, Ashton Genty, if he works, I'm opening the playbook. Play action, pre-snap, motion on run plays and on pass plays. I'm going to keep it simple for Geno Smith, right? I know he's not a top-tier quarterback, but he's the favorite of Pete Carroll's Raiders defense. What do they have to do? As I said, match coverage, cover 3 match coverage, take the seams away, bait a throw over here to Stephon Diggs, the short passes to the other receivers, target Stephon Diggs the most and Hunter Henry, but force third downs, break the passes, okay? Do that, and I think the defense of the Raiders are doing their job, and that's when the Patriots are going to use the run game. They're more higher in coaching, so I think that is the edge. Patriots defense, man coverage, do not blitz much. Please, I'm begging you. Ashton Genty screens will kill us. The miscommunications, I know that sometimes isn't in your control, but just please try to minimize that. Please don't bring down a safety much. My message to the Patriots defense, Don't give up free yards. If I were the Patriots defense, here's what I'm doing, right? So they're trying to do play action. So what am I doing? I'm utilizing cover 2, right? Cover 2, I'm utilizing cover 2 on this side, cover 3 on this side. Here's why I'm doing it. Cover 2 on this side, in case he runs on this side, cover 3 on this side just to cover that middle safety and not get bombed. The Raiders are going to be bad. That's what I predicted in my other video as well, when I ranked them. Go check that out. By the way, I studied every team, what they lacked, what they did, everything. Go watch that. Trust me. I hope you like it. Appreciate y'all. Peace.